Okay, so let's get to the point. There are a few specific patterns that Lili players use, mainly online. And they work because it's online, or the opponents don't have enough matchup knowledge. But in the long run, these patterns will hinder your gameplay and your ability to improve as a player. So let me demonstrate what I'm talking about. So you can see online Lili players do stuff like a jab into Matterhorn, or a sidestep 3 into Matterhorn, sidestep 1 plus 2 into Matterhorn. Basically a safe move into a Matterhorn. You can get away with this up until a certain rank online or with certain opponents that keep falling for these setups. But experienced opponents will pick up on this habit with time, and they will punish you. Now let me explain to you why these setups work. So I recorded the dummy doing Lili's jabs, which are around -1 or -2 on block, so they recover really fast, and that means that Matterhorn has enough frames to crush many moves. For example, jabs, or down forward ones, moves like that, you know? I'm not saying you shouldn't use these setups. Use them. You can abuse them as much as you want until this stops working, you know? I'm just trying to tell you that there will come a time, well, these setups will stop working. And if you overuse these setups, and you base your gameplay around these setups, you're gonna restrict yourself from improving. Let me demonstrate to you sidestep 3 into Matterhorn, which is a move that is -9 on block. See, I have enough time to interrupt this with solid mids of mine. And it won't crush even jabs. It won't crush anything because there is not enough frames for Lili to crush anything after a move that is -9 on block. So what I suggest you to do instead is sidestep or block. Sidestep will also evade a lot of stuff, and it's much safer than a Matterhorn. And as you can see, the CPU is sidewalking it easily. And that's because the jabs are only -1 or -2 a block, so Lili has enough frames to avoid almost anything. After a sidestep 3 though, you cannot sidewalk or sidestep much. As you can see, even that gets caught. So there might be moves that are still avoidable, but there aren't many. So the best thing to do in this situation is for you to block, because now it's your opponent's turn to pressure you at -9 pretty much. The moral of the story is you can abuse Matterhorn setups until they stop working, but once they stop working, you need to have a plan. Don't base your gameplay purely on these setups, and try to sidestep instead to play safer, okay? I promise you that it's going to improve your gameplay. And that's it for this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!